Hello, everyone. I'm Adriana.
And I'm Randy.
And today we're bringing you more K-Talk. As we roll into spring, we wanted to discuss some music with you as the K-pop industry continues to ramp up and pump out more music. We wanted to review an album with you. So today we are going to review one of MONSTA X's latest EP releases that dropped in January. And the EP name is Reason. So we've been listening to it for a few weeks now, just kind of getting, our ears attuned to the music and kind of really trying to see what we like and don't like about it. So what did you think so far?
I thought it was a good album. I wouldn't say that I loved all the songs. I did have obvious favorites, including Beautiful Liar, A Daydream, and It's All Right. I think those were my favorite 3 songs off of the album. I did like Crescendo, like the way they were going with some of the traditional sounding instruments. But overall, the song was okay.
I think we're similar in what we liked about the album. And I do agree with you. I really liked the intro to Crescendo, however you wanted to say it. But it kind of fell flat towards the end. Like it was very interesting in the beginning. They brought out the traditional instruments, but then they just kind of let them go. And I think it would have been better if they kind of still intermixed them a little more and maybe just kind of ended the song the way it began. It was a little too hard hitting for the instruments. Like I know we saw that in Duechita with Sugar, but like the way that those instruments sounded kind of coincided with the tone of his lyrics, whereas this felt like very subdued at the beginning, and then all of a sudden you were like hitting hard with these really hard notes and really hard lyrics, and I was like, there's kind of I like juxtapositions or contrast, but it just didn't for me this one didn't completely win me over. Like I still like it, I still enjoyed it, but I think there could have been some fine-tuning done to that track. I also really liked Beautiful Liar, Daydream. But for me, I actually liked Lone Ranger instead of It's All Right.
Really?
I don't know why. I just really liked Lone Ranger. I was like, wait, what's going on here? There was a little bit of... I mean, one of the things that I think all of us enjoy about K-pop is that it's kind of like a multi-genre, you know? You listen to it and there's going to be some hip-hop, there's going to be some R&B, there's going to be some rap, and then they start using other notes and tones and flavors into it. And Lone Ranger felt like that to me. It felt a little bit more of a mixing bowl, and I really, really liked it.
It didn't stand out too much for me. I don't really remember why. Maybe it's the whole Lone Ranger thing. I don't know.
Yeah. Not to mention, so like for me, I'm not a long-standing MONSTA X fan.
No.
I kind of started listening to them when they brought out their album Love, I think it's called.
Was it the one that was kind of like a lot of English lyrics?
It was like all English.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you have the same issue. Like if I listen to a voice in one language and then it comes out in a different language, it's like, whoa, what's going on? It's like that with anime. If I play an anime and I just play it in whatever language it was set to, then I can no longer hear it in a different language. Like it's just like, nope, that is not the person, that is not the character. And this is kind of the way that I felt with this album. Although it was like a mix of English and Korean lyrics, their last 2 albums were pretty much all English. It was Love, and then they came out with Dreaming, I think it was called. I forget. I'm trying to remember.
I cannot remember.
Let me pull that up. It was The Dreaming. So that one was also primarily all English songs. So then this one comes out and I'm just like, that's not your voice. You know? Like, I'm not used to listening to them sing in Korean, which is really weird to say about K-pop artists.
Yeah, I mean, I do. We listened to Love for actually this series.
Yes, a long time ago.
Yeah, and that's actually when I started listening to some of their music.
Yeah.
So, they're not my favorite K-pop group, but I do enjoy their music.
Yes.
And I would say, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 songs. And I liked 4 out of the 6 songs. So that's pretty good for me.
I think so too. I mean, you're not going to love every song. I mean, you all know I'm a diehard BTS fan. But I cannot say 100% I love every single song. I may like most of them. I may love a majority of them. But there's a couple that I don't replay. If they come up, I will definitely skip. And it's far and few between, but still, you're not always going to love everything. And I think they did a good job.
Yeah.
This EP is very well produced. The level of production value is there. The mixing, all the mastering, it's definitely a very professional album.
Yeah, and if you guys want to check it out, it actually is available to stream on Freegal, which you can access through our website with your library card. You can also download their app and listen to it on the go as well. So.
I believe we also have a physical copy incoming.
Ooh, cool.
If I remember seeing it was on order, so it's probably somewhere in the cataloging business up there. Well, that is going to be it for us today. We hope you enjoyed our review of MONSTA X's Reason, and we will be back next time with more K-Talk. See you then.
Bye.
Bye.